Today we're going to be talking about some of my favorite hidden features for the new iOS 27 update, and I'm going to start off with one that is just there. It's not really anything special. It's literally just a little bit of an update for what was already there, and that is the ability to now, any app that is on your screen already, you just hold it down and you're able to just lock it immediately from there, set up a password or hide it directly from your home screen. You don't need to go to the end of your screen or search up the app and lock it from there. So that is a little bit of an added bonus. It can always be better, and it is better than before, so that's good. The second update, however, is something that is new and I really like. It's the ability to have full screen widgets. It's very ideal. It looks better. It gives you the ability to have one widget take up an entire page, and I think that is nice, and I really like the layout. The unique things about these features I'm talking about now is that they did it for their actual apps like Apple Calendar, Health, Fitness, and so forth. So the calendar, now you can have a full screen calendar that takes up one page. That way, whenever you need to see the date, you don't need to swipe up. You don't even need to have like a calendar at the very top. You can just swipe and have a full page, look through the calendar and know exactly what you have. If you set a date and time for something, you can look through your itinerary easier. That's good. Very good. The next hidden feature that I personally use and like is the fact that I can change what is on my lock screen. I don't have to have a camera and a flash there. You're now able to customize what you want there. Instead of having a flash, for example, you can have a reminder button there. You can set an alarm button there. So you don't always have to go, hey Siri, set an alarm. You do not need to do that. You can easily just, from your lock screen, click on that and set an alarm whenever you'd like. It's a very welcome feature and I'm so grateful it was added. Another feature that I welcome is the ability to rotate your apps. You don't always have to use your portrait mode. You can have some apps now that have landscape modes. Like I said earlier, Apple built a lot of these for their main apps, your health, your music, your calendar. You can rotate them, have them in either portrait or landscape, and they have an alternate mode now. It doesn't have to be fixed in portrait mode, so that's a welcome feature. That's a very much appreciated feature. I like that, especially for like music. You can just have like a music player, or you can have your alarm look like an actual clock, so you can keep it landscape as opposed to portrait. It's very nice and very welcomed. Now I have a lot of features that I like, but for this video specifically, I will talk about one of my favorite new features that I personally like from this new update is the ability to go straight to your passwords and share Wi-Fi passwords through a QR code. That's very, 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 very ideal. I don't have to tell you, because normally if I create a string of passwords now for Wi-Fi, it can be long, it can be very long, and sometimes I don't really want to tell you what it is. Yeah, I can disconnect you. Yeah, I can remove you or change the password, but it can be ideal sometimes. I just open up my passwords, open up the QR code and show you a QR code for you to scan. Seamless, easy, everybody's happy. I know you can easily hold two phones next to each other, and if one person is trying to connect to the Wi-Fi, it can share the Wi-Fi password from one phone to the other, but that's very faulty and it doesn't work all the time for some weird reason. Like, it's very hit and miss. So I like how they made it straightforward. You can make a QR code for a Wi-Fi password. One person can just easily scan the other person's phone, and easy as, like, you don't need to do anything more than that. So I really respect that they did that. But yeah, to keep the video concise, that's all for now. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button down below, hit that subscribe button while you're here, and this video is sponsored by my software that I made, where you can have the ability to use your phone as a webcam. You can use your phone to live stream, do conference calls directly from the software. You can equally use any webcam of your choice you want. You're not locked in on using a phone as a webcam, but it just gives you the opportunity to use it, whether cabled or wireless. You can use your phone as a webcam. With that being said, that's the video. If you enjoyed this video, do drop a like down below, hit that subscribe button, and have a great day. Take care.